Imagine this for a minute. You're 30 feet underwater in a one-man bottom cage filming great white sharks. You're all alone down there except for 4 huge sharks. They're circling around the cage, they're bouncing off the bars, they're coming right in so close that you have to push them away with your camera. You know you're getting awesome footage. Everything's going great. Next minute, bang! Air hose blows. Instant wide out of bubbles. Can't see a thing, you've got this great big opening in front of you, you know those sharks are still there, you're rapidly running out of air. What do? Well, if you want to find out how that little experience panned out for me and watch some other cool behind the scenes filming adventures, you need to follow this channel. Hey, I'm Dave and I'm an underwater filmmaker and wildlife cameraman from New Zealand, hence the funny accent. I've been filming adventure, wildlife and exploration documentaries all over the world for the last 20 years. I've filmed grizzly bears in Alaska, saltwater crocodiles in Papua New Guinea, great whites in New Zealand, tiger sharks in Tahiti, whales, giant cuttlefish and giant octopus, shipwrecks, tiny predators and big ones. I've travelled by dog sled, kayak, four-wheel drive, bush plane, float plane, quad bike, chopper, on foot and on horseback. I've slept in tents, log cabins, tent cabins, on boats, in the snow and straight on the ground. I've also shot a lot of shark documentaries over the years, spending hundreds of hours with big sharks, not only diving with them during the day, but also at night. I've worked on a bunch of Shark Week shows over the years too, with great whites, marcos and tiger sharks, so I've got a few good stories to tell. My aim with this channel is to tell a few of those stories and take you behind the scenes on some of my epic wildlife filming adventures around the world, on land and underwater. Hopefully you'll find these behind the scenes stories inspiring and useful for planning some adventures of your own. Over time, I'll be posting some pretty cool trips to wild and spectacular locations all over the world and sharing some entertaining and often hair-raising experiences along the way, especially those involving big shark encounters. I also put up video reviews of cool and innovative filmmaking, diving and outdoor gear that I like and use myself, from cable camera rigs to camera lights, motion time-lapse gear to dive equipment. My goal with this channel is not only to share some cool adventures with you, but also some handy filmmaking tips and tricks that I've picked up over the years specific to outdoor shooting, underwater filming and remote travel. If I can share some of what I've learned from 20 years of wild location filming around the world, not just the successes but also the screw-ups, and maybe even provide you with a bit of inspiration as well, then making these videos will be worth the effort. So, whether it's handy advice on gear you need for a wilderness shoot, tips on prepping for a shark shoot, and how to wash the out of your wetsuit and polish the scratches out of your dome afterwards, Travel Film Explore is worth popping on your watch list. I'll be honest, up until now I haven't been the best at uploading videos regularly, but that's going to change as I get into the swing of things. What would really encourage me though is if you hit those like and subscribe buttons to show me I'm on the right track. Oh, and one last thing. For me, one of the things I like most in life is meeting cool, like-minded people who share my interests and passions. So please take a minute to introduce yourself in the comments below. See you soon.